Hi, this is Mad Dog Games, your fighting game sensei. Welcome back to the next episode for my step-by-step series, a series where we'll be breaking everything down by steps or by parts so it can make it super and simple for you guys to do. Now in today's video, we'll be learning a combo for Jax. I chose this combo because it's practical and does a fair amount of damage. But before we get started, I have to mention a couple of things. We have a lot of things to cover, so here's the format that we're going to be doing throughout the video. And if you're new to the channel and looking for more videos like this for other characters, there is a link of the series down below. This is the 29th episode in the series. You will also find links to other series that will help you throughout your journey. Be sure to stick around until the end of this video because I'll be announcing the next character that I'll be working on. Finally, subscribe to the channel so that you can become the top dog in fighting games, because on this channel, we break down characters, go over strategies, and other common things players face when learning fighting games. Now, to be able to perform this combo, you'll need the special move called Ripped Equip. If you're new to Mortal Kombat 11 and don't know how to equip variations or attacks, you can customize your move list by following these steps that are now on the screen. With that being said, let us start off with round 1 by breaking our main combo down. The first thing you want to do for part 1 is Last Chance, which is forward 3-3. Next, for part 2, you want to add Ripped Amplified, which is down back 4, amplified. For part 3, now you want to dash into Quick Drill, which is forward forward and then down 1-2. Part 4. Now you want to add another Quick Drill, which is down 1-2. Part 5. Now you want to add Gotcha Grab, Pound Town, which is down back 1 and then 1 5 times. Round 2. Bonus tips and tricks. In this part of the video, we're not going to be talking about common mistakes when trying to do this combo, alternative combos for easier or similar combos, and then end it with strategies when using these combos. Common mistake. Now the first mistake I can see beginners making when trying to do this combo is not dashing on time to connect the rest of this combo. There are 2 things you need to be aware of when doing this dash cancel. First is knowing when to start dashing. Second is knowing when to cancel the dash. So for the first one, you want to start pressing forward the moment your opponent just starts reaching peak altitude, right here. You can visually see here when I start executing the dash when my opponent gets this high and looks like this. For the second thing, you have to cancel your dash by executing your next attack as soon as you can, which in this case is right here when I start canceling it. It looks like you're doing one quick step. This is known as a micro dash cancel. Otherwise, waiting for your dash to complete first and then moving to your next attack will be too late and not allowing you to connect the combo. This is how it will turn out if you do. If you still can't execute this combo, don't worry. You can use the easier alternative option that is found in the alternative combo section. Another common mistake I can see beginners making when trying to do this combo is relying on this combo starter as your main way to start your damage and pressure. Now here's the thing. Last Chance is a very great attack string simply because it's a mid that has a 9-frame startup and is -4 on block. However, because it's a reliable tool for Jax, you won't be able to land this on your opponent because they'll be anticipating this all the time. So as Jax, your game plan is to be at mid to close range and approach your opponent in many ways. By grabbing, poking, zoning, setups, and other types of mix-ups and starters. That way it keeps your opponent on their toes. Alternative combos. In this section, I'll give you similar and easier options to our main combo, as well as wake-up combos, universal combos, and other combos using specific variations. You know, a little bit of everything to get you ready. This first combo strategy is about gotcha grab. The great thing about this special move is that this has plenty of corner carry potential, meaning that this string carries your opponent all the way to the corner to limit the defensive options and add constant pressure. But you do have a few options on how to get them there. I recommend you first end your combo with Pound Town to get the most value in damage, but if you're looking to get them there quicker, you can end it with Gut Buster or Get Out of My Face for that huge spacing. Corner combos. Now that we got your opponent placed here are the combos I recommend using. The second combo strategy is about Last Chance. Well, this attack has a 9-frame startup, which is considered the fastest in the game for a mid. It is safe on block at -4. This means that you're allowed to use this repeatedly with no risk to you at all as Jax. However, because you'll be anticipating this move in particular, you won't be able to open them up. You will have to resort to Steel Toe as a stagger tool to mix them up, but you will have to learn how to condition your opponent properly for this stagger to work. Here are the possible options you can go with. Last Chance into Steel Toe into Last Chance into Last Chance, Steel Toe into Steel Toe, Last Chance into Throw, Last Chance into Steel Toe into Last Chance, Steel Toe, and then Last Chance. Or to whatever patterns you feel like works. Just make sure it's not a pattern they can figure out. This solo shouldn't be relied on as it's -11 on block. If your opponent has great reaction, they can punish this. This third combo strategy is about Expert Grappler. This is a must-equip variation for Jax simply because he gets additional combo strings that becomes vital to his game plan. For example, he gets access to Get Some, a 9-frame mid starter into multiple overheads. This will be your go-to string because of the fast startup and because it's safe at -7 on block. Next one you get access to is Standing Strong, a similar mid combo starter but with a slower startup at 12 frames. This is also safe at -7 on block. Along with Won't Back Down, a mid into low, you now have a viable mix of strategy to punish your opponents with. Just be careful as it ends with -20 on block. The final pair of attacks you get access to is Major Force and Get in Line. Major Force is a high mid attack starter with 11 frame startup that ends with multiple overheads and is -7 on block. Get in Line has the same starter but ends with the low that is unsafe at -20 on block. With all of these at your disposal, you have to condition, pressure, and mix up your opponent as much as you can. Without this variation, your offense will be very limited. And that is because you not only get to do more damage off these strings, but you automatically build heat to every punch you land. The fourth combo strategy is about Quad Grab. But first, here's some details about this move. This special move is a command grab that can be extended for multiple takedowns, but you have to execute this move with this exact sequence to deal more damage. You must press 2, 4, and 3, but these must be pressed each time your opponent is slammed into the ground. Here is a slow-mo and a close-up shot. Keep in mind that it does cost offensive meters after the second slam and so on when extending it. Jax excels well in a strike-throw game plan because of the way he is built, and the throw Krushing Blow available. This attack further allows him to play to his strengths, and this can't be teched, or in simple terms, escaped from. This is a great way to deal damage to a person who blocks a lot. It is unfortunate that you can't use Quad Grab for any traditional tick throw situations. However, along with Advanced Force starter, you can cancel the second to last hit to Quad Grab for a tick throw. Just be careful because if your first hit lands by any chance, your Quad Grab can be whiffed. This last strategy is about Jax's heating up ability. Anytime Jax absorbs a projectile with Briggs Barricade, deals any damage to his opponent that uses his steel fists, or by using a special move to make this process go faster, this heat does unlock new offensive properties for Jax. For example, earlier in the video we know that he can juggle people for combos when using Lethal Clap, but mainly he gets access to heat missiles, a special move that is far better than his primary projectile. This first projectile is a high, but double missile shoots a high and mid. Another cool thing you gain from having your arms heated up is more crushing blows, whether that is from a regular throw or any expert grappler combo strings, and a combo with 6 or more hits that ends with these projectiles. Jax turns into a very devastating character to fight against. Round 3. Finish them. In this section, we're going to learn the best way to finish your opponent off by using high damaging combos like Crushing Blow and Fatal Blow combos. Then we'll take a look at Jax's pros and cons. Crushing Blow. Remember that Crushing Blow can only be done once per match, and you must fulfill a certain requirement for each of them. For example, the requirement to trigger this first Crushing Blow is by punishing or countering your opponent by uppercutting. The requirement to trigger the second Crushing Blow is if Head Slammer is fully charged before hitting. The requirement to trigger this third Crushing Blow is if you're heated enough for 2 missiles and a combo of 6 or more hits. Fatal Blow. To be able to perform these Fatal Blow combos, your health must be at 30% or less than 30% health. Now let's talk about the pros and cons, or strengths and weaknesses for playing as Jax. Now for the pros. Now Jax has some great pressure game, strong mid attacks, strong throws, strong crushing blows, and has medium level execution. Now for the cons for playing as Jax. Now his punish options are somewhat limited, and has a weak neutral game. The next character that I'll be covering on this channel is Jackie, so here's how you can get a sneak peek of my video. I'll be giving out tips and tricks for characters days or weeks early on Twitter, so follow me if you want to see more of your character. Twitter will now be a good place to get your early peek at my guides. Remember to subscribe to the channel so that you can become the top dog in fighting games, because on this channel we break down characters, go over strategies, and other common things players face throughout your journey. This is Mad Dog Games, your fighting game sensei, signing off. I'll see you guys in your next training session.